Yo, welcome back to the daily vlog. Guys, I didn't do anything today at all. Like, today was honestly a rest day. Look at that. I only got 2,383 steps. We slept for 9 hours. 9 hours, bruh. That's crazy. My body literally said, D, you need rest. And everyone was chirping at me like, yo, D, you should take a rest day. Well, guess what? You got a rest day out of me. Today I didn't do anything, and yo, I felt pain today. You know when you sit down, you just don't do anything for a little bit, then you start to realize like, oh, my shoulder kind of hurts. Oh, my ribs hurt now. Oh, my knees. Oh, my pinky toe. Like, so it just, I felt everything today. Basically, the only thing that we did today was go to the store. D forgot to take out meat again out the freezer. So I had to go to the store, spend some more money to get some food. And I also was out of my yogurt. So we went to the store. We went to a store called Wegmans. It's my local grocery store. When we were in there, we got the 90-10 beef. Then we grabbed some russet potatoes. Then we also grabbed some vanilla oikos. And that's basically how my day went. So let's cook up my last meal and we'll go over what I had for the whole day calorie wise. All right, got our russet potatoes. I'm gonna master cutting these up. So I think I'm just gonna do one. Russet potatoes has 110 calories for one potato. And one potato is 26 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 3 grams of protein. Skin or no skin? I'm just gonna leave the skin on, screw it. Cut the ends off, right? We're gonna cut the ends off. Slice. Yeah, but honestly, I was so happy to get the rest today, man. I needed it. I really needed it. And I kind of feel like guilty taking rest days. I don't know. Like, do you feel guilty when you take rest days? Because I feel guilty. It feels like I should have did something today. But like, even though I know my app was yelling at me, my Fitbit was yelling at me, and my wife was yelling at me, and then I got people yelling at me like, yo, D, take a break. It just feels bad to take a break. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm just chopping it up. Oh my gosh, I dropped almost poked my eye out. I'm dropping potatoes. I don't even know where it went. 5-second rule? Yeah, let me just wash it off. Yeah, I am so bad at this. I'm so bad. It doesn't gotta be pretty, right? We just gotta cut it up to make it look good. I've been craving carbs. I've been craving a crap ton of carbs lately. So I'm gonna eat carbs, you know? And I'm tracking. I'm just tracking. And then in a couple weeks, we're gonna see if we lose any weight or what it does to me. All I know is carbs make me feel really good in the gym and it gives me a nice little pump. Oh, I almost cut my finger off there. And yeah, that's it, guys. I should take like a cooking class or something. I feel like I should take a cooking class. I want to learn how to get better at like cutting, cooking, you know, because my wife does all the cooking most of the time. And I want to change that because even the guy that I got the tip from is like, yo, everything's done in the kitchen. Well, homie, we gonna be in the kitchen every single day trying to cook right, trying to get better, you know what I'm saying? So I need to learn how to cook healthy meals and good meals, you know? Look at all that potatoes. All right, let's weigh this out. Turn this bad boy on. All right, got us a bowl, 148 grams. Let's see what 148 grams is as a serving. That's 148 grams of potatoes. That's it, 110 calories right there. And I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat all of it. All right, we got some paprika, some salt and pepper. And we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of oil. You see that sign right there? That's 1 teaspoon. You see that? That little line right there is 1 teaspoon, all right? That's it, it's all gone. Now we're just gonna set this air fryer up, 360 air fryer. We're gonna start it up. And we're just gonna toss this in here. There we go. We're gonna keep that in there for 10 minutes, most likely. And now I'm thinking about having a vegetable with it. Let's have a asparagus. Yo, you think I'm playing? Yo, look, this bag is almost gone. I literally like started eating asparagus like a couple days ago, and I'm not gonna lie, it's competing with broccoli right now at this point. All I know so far is I gotta cut the white parts off at the end, and then we could just throw it in the air fryer and cook it up for like 6 minutes. It takes like 6 minutes in the air fryer. For like Brussels sprouts, it takes like 12 minutes to be honest with you. So just gotta cut these off. Boom. Okay. Now we gotta cook up our 90-10 beef that we got. So one patty is 28 grams of protein, 0 carbs, and 15 grams of fat. All right, let's cook this beef. You know what? I'll cook the other two and I'll take it to work tomorrow so I can have some food tomorrow. Look at me thinking. If I could remember correctly, I don't know if I like 90-10 beef just because it's so dry. Like, it's just dry. I don't like it, but I'm gonna try it now. I feel like you gotta put something on it. Like 85-15 tastes great. I'm just saying, it tastes great. 90-10, it's alright, but it could be better. Like, it's just like there's nothing coming off it. There's like no fat or anything. Like, I never understood the different types of fatty meats before. Now when I'm cooking, you know, like 99% protein, no fat turkey, there's no fat on it. So like there's nothing coming off of it. I don't know. I didn't even season it. I should have seasoned the burger too. Whatever. All right, everything is cooking right now, and then we're just gonna sit down and go over exactly what I have for today and see if I screwed up on my day off. All right, guys, this is what we're having. 2 beef patties with our done potatoes and our dried up asparagus. Kind of like withered away when it was in the air fryer. I don't know why, but I'm still gonna eat it. Yeah, it's kind of withered away. Oh man. Also got some Sweet Baby Ray's sugar free, and I'm gonna dab a little bit on it. I'll do 2 tablespoons, 15 calories. That's crazy. And we also got a Diet Pepsi for our last meal. Let me punch all this in, guys, see where we're at. Yo, you can eat so much asparagus. There's not that many calories in an asparagus, which I didn't even know. And I think that is all locked in, guys. The first thing I had today was a yogurt bowl. I'm telling you, dude, yogurt bowls are so good, man. And I'm so happy for myself that I found a recipe that I actually stuck with. You know how hard it is to find a recipe that you could just constantly make? I can't live without yogurt bowls. Like, it's like one of my favorite things now. I've been doing this for like 5 months, and a yogurt bowl, high in protein, very delicious. Then I had chicken breast with asparagus. I did have a little bit of teaspoon of olive oil on that with some salt and pepper. That's why I didn't put any olive oil on this, and that's probably why it's so shriveled up. But yeah, because I used a little bit of teaspoon this morning. So that was around like 50 grams of protein, really no carbs besides the asparagus. And yeah, and now we're having this meal. That's literally all I had today was that. Actually, I lied. My wife made some homemade bread yesterday. Bruh. You know, like, I've been craving carbs, and she made some homemade bread yesterday. I had 4 slices today. I added into my macro factor, but I have 4. Bruh, yo, homemade bread is so good, dude. Like, oh, because we typically make sourdough bread, but we haven't made it in a long time. But obviously, sourdough bread is healthier than regular homemade bread. But man, I couldn't help myself. The first piece I had, I was like, dude, I'm chilling. So like, I'm counting calories. I can have another one. And then I had another one. And then I had another one. So that was bad. But other than that, that's literally only like the worst thing we had. And I had butter on top of that. So I incorporated the butter too. I just did roughly 2 tablespoons of butter. All right, we just finished up our last meal. Let's go over exactly what we had for calories. Today we consumed 215 grams of protein, 64 grams of fat, and 192 grams of carbs. My God, that's a lot. I've been kind of going ham with the carbs lately. I don't know. I don't know. I just been wanting carbs lately. We hit our protein count, which is fine. We were under the fat count, which is pretty interesting. I would have thought we would have went over our fat count today with the 2 teaspoons of olive oil and the 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter that we use on our toast. Just saying. So that's pretty interesting. 192 grams of carbs. Carbs, like I said, I've been craving carbs, so I'm just gonna eat them and see what happens. Quick update on my A1C. I just got the news back. I'm not gonna prolong it any longer. I don't know if you guys have followed my journey and seen my video about my A1C. A1C is basically a reading that just tracks your blood sugars through like a 6 week or a 6 to 8 week period or something. It'll show if you're diabetic or not. And before I started my journey 7 months ago, my A1C was around like 10.7 or something like that. It was like a 10.8. Yeah, so my blood sugar was out of whack, man. And that was one of the reasons why I started my weight loss journey, is because of my A1C being so freaking high. The last update, we were at 5.8 A1C, which is 2 points, 0.2 points away from being under the diabetes metric of saying you basically have diabetes. I got my results back and we are at a 5.7. Let's go. Guys, we dropped down zero point 0.1. I'm pretty stressed out that I'm not under 5.5, but we did drop 0.1 of a reading, which is pretty good. I can't complain about that. And obviously I've been doing pretty well, because if I was not doing pretty well, my A1C would be through the roof. My blood sugars would be all messed up. So it's just pretty awesome to see that my blood sugar and my A1C is pretty freaking good, and I'm super happy about that. But yeah, guys, that's literally it, man. That's it for the vlog. Or I don't even know if you can call this a vlog. But guys, that is it for me today, man. Like I said, today was a rest day. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any cardio. I didn't do nothing. I rested so I can go back in the gym tomorrow and just beat my body up. But all right, guys, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.